All right, y'all ready for some crispy wings without the deep fryer? Yeah, that's right, it can be done. We're gonna do it today on the Gateway Drum Smoker. I'm gonna show you guys how to make the easiest and best chicken wings ever. First, I'm gonna start out with whole wings. I like taking the whole deal as opposed to splitting them apart. And the reason that is, they're easy to flip. I like the way they cook. They don't fall through the grates. All right, the first thing we're gonna do on these chicken wings is get out the Rise and Brine chicken marinade. We're gonna put a 1/4 cup of this, which I like to use the cap. It's pretty close. This is not rocket science here. Cap full into your shaker. A bottle of water. And shake it up. So we're gonna go ahead and inject these chicken wings. If you had more time, you could just put them in a tub and brine them. The injection is gonna do the same thing, only quicker. I'm just hitting each one of them in between the bone on the flat. Make sure you hit that drummy, because it's closer to the breast meat and it would be the first thing to dry out. All right, so just like that, we've got every single wing injected. We put a couple shots in each one. I like to hit the flat and the drummy, make sure you get them both. Next up, we're gonna take the high flying chicken rub, give it a light sprinkle. This is gonna enhance the chicken flavor, little salt, little buttery type flavor with it. Perfect complement. And I like to kick them up a notch with the Cajun Bayou. This is gonna give them a little more spice, and it works perfectly when we finish them with our wild sauce. We've got the smoker, we've got the Gateway Drum Smoker running 300 degrees. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, the drum smoker is probably the key ingredient here, because when we run 300 on that drum, we get the skin popping, we get that sizzle flying, and we get that skin crispy. So that's gonna be the key. A lot of people make smoked wings, they cook them low and slow, but they don't come out crispy, okay? Everybody knows a crispy wing is the best wing. If you do it like that, then you always have to drop them in the deep fryer to crisp them up. We're gonna bypass that. All right, guys, we've got our Gateway fired up. Pretty simple. We didn't put any wood on this. We just lit the lump charcoal. We've got the grate on the top. Space them out. Now, if you overload your can, it's not gonna have enough airflow. You may not get the skin crispy, so we wanna make sure we don't crowd things here. All right, we're gonna run about 30 minutes like this. You can spin the grate at about 15 if you want, but we want that needle basically straight up and down 300. 30 minutes, come back and we'll flip them over and see how we're looking. All right, we're 15 minutes in. We're looking good. Let's give it a quick spin. Nothing fancy. All right, guys, we're about a half hour in. We're running a pretty solid straight up 3. Oh boy. And they are definitely making a nice progress. Look at that. She is blown up. Now, the ticket here is the rub is tacked up now. So what I mean by that is when you touch it, it's not smudging, okay? That's what we want on the first half hour. Go ahead and give these guys a flip. You can see we're getting a little bit of sizz underneath there. Looking pretty good. I'm trying to be careful with them now. I don't want to buzz. You see how they're blown up like that? I don't want to break them. That's why I use my glove hand here instead of a tongue. I don't want to let all that moisture out. Look at that big boy. Give them a spinsy. We'll go another 15 or so before we even open it back up. All right, guys, it's been about an hour. Let's see what's going on in here. Got a nice color to them. When you know they're done, a lot of times they start to split like that. I take my Thermapen, check them out. We want to be above 200. That is right on the money. All right, I'm pulling them. These bad boys are done. All right, guys, there you have it. Crispy chicken wings, 1 hour, no fryer. Perfect, so easy.